What's up, guys? This is Arrow from ArrowTheAdventurer.com, and this is just a redoing of an older video I did maybe this time last year, and it has to do with Adam and Eve and the strange question of why people automatically go to incest as the solution when they say God made Adam and Eve, well, actually made Eve out of Adam rib from clay. You know the story. And then they say, well, where did all the other people come from? And the wives of their children. It says that Adam and Eve were the first ones made. But why would you just stop at one? I mean, if you're in the game of making things and creatures, why would you just stop at like, okay, now you two have sex? And it's only permitted for this time. Or would you think, because who remembers number 2 or number 3 and 4th place and 5th place and 6th place? Nobody. You remember the number ones. And to be honest, it's not in the canon, but Eve isn't even, according to many traditions, Eve isn't even Adam's first wife. I did not say that this was a woman either, did I? So that would be like, aha, aha. As tradition goes, this was something else, which is why why Eve had to be made from Adam. So this is pardon moi. This is Arrow from ArrowTheAdventurer.com. Check that out, or just go to the same thing on YouTube and subscribe or whatever. Twitter shit like that. But so the last video I was talking about Adam and Eve and how people get weird about where the extra people come from, even though it clearly states if let me not saying anything other than my thoughts. And a lot of people like to have that aha moment, like, aha, aha, where did the other people come from? Who did their children marry? Their brothers and sisters? Because it's natural that people go into incest, right? No, why would you? But the thing is, if you would believe that God created man and woman, like, then why wouldn't he create more of them? Everybody remembers the first, but nobody remembers the second or the third or the fourth or the fifth. Number one is important, usually, according to that um thought process. So going back to another recap. This is Arrow from ArrowTheAdventurer.com. And it's an old analogy that I thought of, like, when I was probably like 16 or something like that. But it's called The Bigger Picture. And well, imagine if you had all these people from all the different sides of the world, and you took them to a museum, and they all looked at this masterpiece, but due to their own particular preferences and prejudices, they only remember certain things. So some of the people are only gonna remember the colors. Some are only gonna remember the shapes. Some are only gonna remember what was going on in the picture. Some might remember the frame. Some might remember the museum. Some might remember the ride there, and some might remember the people that were around them, but it's all part of the big picture. So, when it comes to things that sometimes fit, sometimes we just have pieces of the puzzle. We can be talking about, basically what I'm saying is we could be arguing, but we're talking about the same thing. But you're arguing about the shape. I've seen people do this in other scenarios. Like you guys are literally, you're not agreeing, but you're not opposing, but you are talking about the same picture. Yes, those were the shapes, and yes, those were the colors, and yes, that was the frame. So, but that's the only focus, I guess. It's weird how things can get. Um, but this is Arrow from ArrowTheAdventurer.com. Check out the website. Click on those buttons. Subscribe, things like that. And I'll get up with you later. Peace.